Akira'S Happy Tale by Dr. Grace Carroll with Akira Massey, illustrated by Stephen Anderson, narrated by me, Kim Caldwell, animated by Justin Herman. Definition of homonym: each of two or more words having the same pronunciation but different meanings, origins, or spellings. For example, two, and two. Akira loves listening to and telling stories. One day she gathered all of her stuffed animals and they sat around her grandmother to listen to grandmother's story. Her grandmother knew how much Akira loved listening to her new stories. She began saying, "Listen carefully, because I want to tell you a tale about a friendly dragon named Tata. He had beautiful wings and a very long, strong tail. He loved to play with his two children, Jackson and Janice, and their one-eyed friend, Sammy, too. His son Jackson loved to fly high and soar close to the sun. He loved the heat and the thrill of flying high. But his daughter Janice liked to fly low and close to the sea so she could see the whales, flying fish, and dolphins. She loved all the sea creatures, but most of all, she loved whales. Tata's children were so different from one another, but he loved them both so very, very much. Each had brand new ideas to share each day, and he knew they were both very special. Their friend Sammy also loved them and would just be there at their cave wondering where they would be going so he could decide what to wear. He was their very stylish friend. It was a beautiful warm day, and Tata said, "Let's go by the ice cream shop and buy something cool, delicious, and refreshing." The kids were so excited. All of them loved ice cream. Now that he knew they were going to the ice cream shop, Sammy was okay with what he was wearing. Even though they could fly, they all rode on Tata's long, strong, and comfortable tail as he flew above the road to the ice cream shop. When they got there to buy the ice cream, no one was by the counter. Jackson said, "I hear something. Are you here, Mr. Ice Cream?" Sammy said, "I can see with my eye. No one is here. It's just that big yellow bee by the window making buzzing noises because he really wants to be outside." The kids were so disappointed. Janice had a look of daze on her face as she'd been waiting for days for some delicious ice cream. Her birthday was last week, but she didn't feel well and couldn't celebrate. Her feet, mainly her left heel, were hurt in an accident and they needed time to heal. Each morning last week, Janice felt like she was in mourning because she couldn't fly anywhere. She sadly had to stay in bed all week and had really missed the mist of the ocean on her routine daily flight. Her mom said it was quite a feat that her feet were doing so well now. The kids wondered why Mr. Ice Cream's big steel front doors were wide open, as anyone could come in and steal his ice cream. It was not like Mr. Ice Cream to leave his doors open like this. It was indeed a mystery. Suddenly, Sammy sniffed a wonderful scent with his nose coming from behind him. His nose knows what scent that scent. He'd bet his 50-cent piece on it. Yep, it was the sweet scent of ice cream and cake. With his one eye, Sammy turns and stares at the stairs behind them. Then they all let out a wail as Mr. Ice Cream and many of their friends came down the stairs holding a great big giant ice cream cake shaped like a whale. It had rows of candles and a big red rose in the middle of it. Roses were Janice's favorite flower. Mom was with them. All of their neighbors and their two favorite male mailmen were there too. Everyone singing happy birthday to Janice. Janice blew out the rows of blue candles and got a piece of the cake. She read the beautiful red rose-shaped card her mom made for her. It said, "Happy belated birthday. You're so special, so your birthday should also be special. We love you so much." Janice couldn't stop smiling. Her mom saw Janice's smiling face and felt she was so right in her decision to write that very special message in the card for her daughter. When her children are happy, so is she. They know she loves no others like she loves them. Together, Jackson and Sammy ate 8 pieces of the whale-shaped ice cream cake. They even asked for 4 more pieces. The surprise party was a success, and Tata's spirits were higher than ever. He was glad he chose to hire the right party planner, Mr. Ice Cream. The end. Akira and her stuffed animal friends were really awed by the story, but that is not odd, as Grandma always tells the best stories. When you read the story again, see if you can count how many homonyms are on each page.